Hi, this is Scott Jordan, and you are watching live here at Cellars of Sonoma in beautiful Railroad Square, Santa Rosa, California. Welcome to TV Tuesday Live. This is the show where we taste wine, we talk about wine. I got Dave Batt in the house, and we are doing summertime wines because when I thought about what I wanted to do today.
Was it like 95 degrees?
Well, I knew it was going to be warm, so I thought, you know, it's right.
Yeah.
So it was smoking hot. I mean,
that would be yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So you just planned this yesterday? It wasn't like
well, no. I thought that's what I wanted to do, but I don't want to introduce the summer wines
right
when it's cold outside because and so you got to make sure your timing is right.
Well,
so I looked at
the
weather.
The end of the show because it's really cold outside now.
I mean,
really cold.
Yeah, that's
cold,
relative.
Yeah.
Don't you guys start to laugh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it was 100 degrees in Healdsburg,
yeah.
102, I think Angie said, and yeah, wow. So, and it didn't get last night. Probably didn't get down below 75.
It was pretty darn warm all night.
And then something happened, and the clouds stayed in, and the fog rolled in, and the thing cooled down. We got a little sun later today. Probably got about 75 or maybe close to 80, but nothing like yesterday.
Well, that's called San Francisco.
Oh man! But here's the cool part: no matter how much they screw up the weather, tomorrow's going to be like in the 90s, and it's going to be smoking hot. So we picked fun summer wines that you can pick up that are real versatile. They're fun. They're because I'm a big rosé fan. I really love. We have some unique rosés here, especially the Super Sonoma. I mean, that's about as unique as you can get.
We're going to find out about why that is.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, we are. So we're going to taste
pretty different.
Las Serenas Moscato Azul, which normally that's a sweet wine. This is not a sweet wine. It is not. It's bone.
So Moscato as a grape typically is done in a sweet stock.
Yeah, and it throws everybody off when we say, "Here, try this Moscato," and they go, "Oh no, I hate sweet wines," and I go, "Stop! It's not. It's dry." And so that's the fun part is that it's dry. Then Deering's Grenache Blanc, which is an unusual wine. We did Deering wines last week, and hats off to Todd for coming in and turning us on some cool wines.
That was great.
Yeah, we had some excellent wines. But that's a grape you don't see, Grenache Blanc.
No, you really don't. You don't.
Yeah. And then James Family, 2013 Russian River Rosé made from Pinot Noir. You'll see some big differences in the color and style of the rosés as we move through them. And then Bonneau's Monterey Rosé Syrah, and then Super Sonoma Knights Valley Rosé Meritage Cabernet Sauvignon.
That doesn't exist. You made that up, right?
18 months in brand new French oak. Who the hell ever came up with that idea? But
right.
it's pretty cool. It's when we get there, I'll ask you this question, I'll give you a chance to think about it. But the mere fact that it went into brand new French oak, I'm wondering if it lends itself to more ageability. Don't answer now. We'll think about that and come up. But
I'll make something up by then.
Okay, because it's really unusual. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I had that before. It is.
Yeah. And I think we have two Scott-isms.
Oh, we're going to have Scott's rant for the week.
Scott rant.
For the week.
The
Are we going there now? Or
No,
gonna
no,
wait
no,
for-
no,
Oh,
no. But I know of one,
You're gonna
and
change the
I know
movie,
that
right?
I know that I had two.
Okay.
And I've got the one, and I'll have to come up with the second one before I get ready to tell you. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
they're
That'll be good.
gosh, it's bothering me that I don't know that because I was thinking about it. I go, I've got two, and yeah.
All right.
And I was looking for. Actually took a picture of one
Wow.
because it just freaked me out.
Will we be able to see that picture then? Or?
No,
we
you know
can't.
what I'm having problems with is when I use my iPhone.
Right.
I try to pull that stuff off. It doesn't put it in any kind of order like the last picture. So you have to go through 1,000 things. That's a real pet peeve for me, and I don't know what the answer is, but I'm gonna go to the iPhone store and fix that. But nobody cares. None of you people care.
There is such a thing as Google, which you usually go there and ask those questions.
I tried to Google. I've got way too many emails on my phone.
Right.
And I Googled, how do I do a global dump? You can't do it. You cannot do it on.
Give me your phone. There's a truck outside. I'm just gonna. That's an easy one.
I couldn't figure
all
that
right.
out. So anyway, so dry Moscato, it's super unusual. First of all, you don't see the grape that often because it's always associated with sweetness. It's in a blue bottle, so it's really cool. It's of course
Which is
Heidi
what
Barrett.
azul means, blue, in
I
Spanish.
didn't know that.
Oh, well, that's what that
I don't
means.
speak Spanish.
Well, neither do I, but I just happen to know that fact. In fact, this blue glass on a shelf stands out pretty much.
Now, but it's a tricky wine because in the nose, you smell it and you're thinking
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, this-
Because you get all the fruit. It's a 2012, retails for $30. Super clean.
clean, really, really round. So that's some acid to it. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, so it's a wine. You can go spicy. You can go have, you can get, Thai food,
Definitely
Right?
would go with spicy food. Yeah.
sushi. Certainly, you're doing shrimp or any of that kind of thing. Manchego cheese, of course.
Right.
Yeah. Because I always go with that.
Is that your favorite cheese?
It is because it's.
And what's
yeah.
your least favorite?
Oh, blue. I mean, that's it.
Azul.
Azul. What?
Azul means blue.
Oh.
It's my Sesame Street thing going on.
Oh, I
don't
see.
know.
Okay.
Today's show has been brought to you by Azul. Blue.
Azul,
Right,
blue.
yes, yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know why. Just said.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
And
and
it goes on and on. I'm gonna finish.
I want to. We had a visit from Hobie,
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we did.
right?
Yeah.
Our buddy Hobie.
Uh huh.
And for those of you that don't know, Hobie has been blind from birth, and he does the coolest. Because you did that.
Yeah, I did that.
The coolest blind tasting. Now, just follow the bouncing ball here. What he created was to get everyone in the same level of tasting. You need to be blind like he is.
Right.
So he has blindfolders for all of the guests when they do the tasting.
Right.
Right? And he even walks you in the room arm to arm.
Right.
Isn't
So
that
you
up-
know, yeah, so you know where you're going. The person in front of you, the person behind you. So,
Yeah.
and now in front of you, where you've stopped, feel out the chair and sit down. We're going to do some tasting. Be careful because there's some glasses in front of you. Can you feel them? Do you know where they are? There's going to be some water to your right, back here, and you begin to understand your environment and learn about your environment. So you're already curious to know what the next step's going to be and take you through the whole tasting accordingly.
Yeah, and I won't give any things, but there's a few things that he does in that tasting that you normally wouldn't do, and it throws you off on the type of wines. So we've talked many times. I talked to him the other day. He would like to come maybe toward the end of July on TV Tuesday, and we'll literally do it with me blind,
That'd be great.
which would be hilarious. at the
Is,
least,
is that going to just simply be a podcast because there's nothing to see?
yeah, there won't be well,
Right.
it
Will it be one of these kind of things?
yeah, it just yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Right, one of those?
And so maybe we'll have to think about it. Maybe we'll both be blind,
That'd be great.
and since he's already blind,
And we can have a laugh track we play because when we guess and it's wrong,
he's going to make fun of us. He's got a great palate.
He does have a great palate.
Because of his situation, all these years, his senses are like screaming.
yeah.
So his nose is rocking, and but it tends to enhance your nose when you get rid
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
sight.
and things adjust in the senses, so definitely.
So,
And he told me about mid-August he was thinking.
was it mid-August?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, mid-August. Okay.
Mid-August.
So watch for emails. We'll send big advancement. That's a show you absolutely don't want to miss.
Because we'll be embarrassed, I know.
Oh, it'll be freaking hilarious.
But
It'll
who
be
cares,
great.
right?
But he's really,
Only
really
wine.
cool, and he knows his wines, and it's kind of fun because when he comes in, he's also a wine club member, and when he comes in to pick his wines out, I always try to stump him as much as I can.
Right.
I mean, it's not a fair
Oh, well,
fight
then
now.
there you go.
The guy's blind, for God's sake.
No
so I'm
wonder he's
screwing
going
him.
to embarrass you.
No, what I do,
Oh.
I do because I get a real kick out of doing that, and he gets it right.
Yeah.
And he blows my mind because he gets it, and I go, damn, I can see and I can't get it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah,
It's awesome, man. So that will be a really, if anything, it'll be entertaining, but it'll be educational too, because he's very educational.
It is. It really, you have to reset how you even talk about the wine and so
Yeah.
forth. He asked me about the color of the wine that he was tasting, how I would describe it. And I said, well, it's more opaque than the others. He said, stop, opaque. Does that
Opaque.
mean the light doesn't go all the way through? And then I said, I'm sorry, this one's lighter. Light, is that? Yeah. And he's already resetting how you talk about wine. Because,
Poor guy.
Because I'm sitting going, okay, I'm losing all the terms I typically use.
Yeah,
on the way
because you
to
can
describing
see.
things.
That's the difference.
And that's a real interesting reset.
Yeah, totally.
Really interesting reset.
Because it changes. Well, your eyes give a perception to what the wine
Right,
is
yeah,
all about.
absolutely.
And you're going to lose that if you do that. Maybe, is it possible? This would be really weird. What if we had a few people throughout the country that have the same wines, and they do the blind thing with them? They'll have to designate somebody that can see to set it up,
Right,
to
sure.
keep it rolling. But maybe you can do a part of that with us. Gosh, wouldn't that be crazy?
It's fun. It'd be really fun.
That could be interesting. So if anybody has an interest of participating, we'd probably do. How many wines did you do? You did several. You did like 6. Or,
Yeah, we did about 6, I think.
So maybe we'll make it easier time-wise. We'll do 4.
Yeah, because
And then-
the
and-
depth with which you go through it is a little
Yeah.
slower, more careful.
Yeah. So if you want to play at home, that could be a.
Paper bags work. Don't cut out the eye holes. You're good to go, right?
Yeah.
Paper bag over there.
Well, or the other thing you can do is they have these kits you can buy that are black glasses. Because the key is you don't want to see whether it's white or red.
Right.
Because that's perception. So you could pick up one of those and do it that way.
That's
and
true.
That's kind of fun. But there's something about the blindfold thing that when you cut all the light off, now you're trading senses.
Right.
So watch for information. I wanted to just let you guys know that'll be like the craziest.
It will be.
That'll be way cool. I got to do it on a surface that if I tip it over, I don't break everything. Because this is.
We'll give you little sippy cups.
Yeah.
Little sippy cups.
I'm gonna need it.
Definitely.
Okay.
Excellent. So that was
La
great.
Serena.
So this is obviously not a rosé. Summer wines, you think rosé, right? So
Well-
here's a white wine that really has a lot of flavor to it, and it's unique enough that it actually could stand up to some things in terms of pairing for summertime.
Well, maybe that blue cheese that I don't like.
Maybe.
You know,
never
something
know.
strong and
This is definitely stepping forward, though, so it can stand quite a bit of
Yeah, and it's
stronger
just,
food.
It's luscious, clean, crisp. It's It's cool, dude. Absolutely cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And it always throws everybody off. They're going, "What the hell? What are you doing to me?" Because you're thinking, and then when
That
you're
would be
done,
tough in a blind tasting. That would be. You would probably pick up the Moscato kind of nose.
well, if you were trying to determine what it is just by the nose,
Right.
yeah, you'd screw that up big time.
Yeah, but
You
then,
go, whoa.
but not being able to look at it either in a true blind
Well,
tasting.
then
And
yeah.
then- yeah. Okay. Got it.
All right, so a nice white wine for summertime. You're out by the pool. You want something crisp. You've got some cheeses out that are nice. You want it to pair well. This is absolutely simple. Or I use it. I use it in here when people come in and they ask specifically for a sweet wine.
Uh-huh.
There's something about that tricks their senses because the nose is so fruity.
Right.
So it satisfies their palate, even
Oh,
though they don't
okay.
normally like dry wines. So, and then Grenache Blanc, which we had that last week with Todd from Deering Winery. 2012 comes from Santa Barbara area, and
So now the first one was from Napa,
Napa,
2012?
Napa, and Paso Robles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 25% I think came from Paso Robles. About 25% from Paso. Karina, on the front of that La Serena label. What's it say?
Probably
What's the
less
front?
than that.
No.
Oh, the
72% Napa, 28
28
Paso. So this is all Santa Barbara, a little further south.
yeah.
But super crisp, rounded. I think Todd said, did he say 20% was barrel fermented?
I seem to recall that, yes.
Which
You'll have to go
again,
back and watch.
in a wine like Sauvignon Blanc, because this is similar in that the way that you produce it typically, you normally don't barrel age them. But
No.
this adds a little bit of creaminess.
Right.
which
Well,
is really
it's
interesting.
kind of nice to have some creaminess built into it, not because of anything malolactic, but more about the barrel aging and so forth. What do you
Super
think?
clean.
Yeah, I do too.
Nice mouthfeel. Retails for $22.95 for the Cellar Club members.
This has a kind of a white pepper kind of thing going on.
Yeah. And again, it's I call it versatile in the sense that if you're having a dinner party or we have an event going on upstairs right now, this is the greeting wine for the guests. When you have a cross section of people and you don't really know what they might like, going to a Chardonnay can be a little risky
Right.
because the Chardonnay people, they live in one camp or the other usually. So they're either
So already you have two camps to start with.
yeah.
So you have that very creamy monster kind of style, or you have something that has
Like
some
stainless
acids
steel.
like a stainless steel.
Yeah, or there are some in between, but it becomes risky in the sense that if you're a stainless steel guy and you really are, and most of the time they stay in that camp,
Right.
you're not really going to appreciate that oaky, buttery wine. May not be over the top, but it's going to be in your palate over the top, so
Right.
it becomes a problem. Something like this becomes more neutral, and so it fits with more opportunities. Clean finish, and again, I think when you're doing a dinner at home with your friends, you've got all kinds of things going on, different appetizers. This is going to become a wine like this,
Yep.
very versatile, and it's going to go with more things. It's not going to clash with a bunch of stuff.
I think we've just had two now that are similar to that,
Yeah.
in that they fit so many more things than you would think about for summertime. But you got to remember, summertime can be big barbecue season, but it also can be kind of light salads. And why not have something that's versatile like that?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
And we in our food and wine pairing, if you guys look online, not right now, but when you look online, you'll see that the Grenache Blanc is paired up with the Gourmet Brie grilled cheese.
Right.
And so you can do that at home, and that's a neat thing. And the gourmet grilled cheese that we do is real easy to do at home. It's super easy. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll demo that one. I'll create one for the folks so they can see how simple it is.
Right. Excellent.
And it is real easy. and you can just knock it right out, and then you can just cut it in squares, and you know, keep it in a warmer until your guests arrive, and then hand it out. And even if it gets to room temperature where it's not, you know, real hot, it's okay. It's brie. It'll be just fine.
Yeah,
it won't hurt at all. But the flavors are really there because we make a mean grilled cheese. Yeah. And our new tuna, everybody's digging it. We got the new tuna out. Kill it, big
That
time.
makes you happy?
Yeah, because the cheddar roll didn't work for me. It wasn't enough going on. It was just a little blah. The tuna was right on the money, and I like tuna, so
You do. That's good.
And we don't really. It's about me.
I like farina. That's one more than tuna. No, it isn't. All right.
He is on drugs, everybody. He's
I
on
am.
drugs.
I am. All right. Yeah. This is my drug of choice, by the way, right here.
And I know all you Warrior fans. You're at home and you're watching. And you know you're watching that, and you're trying to listen to me. And I know I'm competing against the finals. I get that.
But in fairness, he is too, right back there.
Yeah,
See?
I can see it.
See?
We're down by 4
It's happening.
already. That's not what I wanted to see. But one guy just come off the court and he's hurt, so that's good. So we want as many hurt players on there. Sorry.
Depends on what they're wearing.
And then
Which color?
a little more. Oh, look at this, Mr. Russ Wright.
Yes, Russ would like some more wine.
Russ is in the house tonight. We know Russ is in the house.
Russ is in the house.
He's going, stop talking and get to the drinking. Okay, we only got 3 wines left. I got a half an hour to kill, man. I can't, you know.
There you go.
So,
So La Serena and Deering Winery.
all right, here we go.
Grenache Blanc.
Yeah, we're going to start with the
Now what?
James family.
James family. All right.
All right, this is James family. This is their 2013. The label says, oh, it does say Russian River on it now. Okay, so that
Was it earlier today to say something else? Is it?
No, when I was putting this flyer together,
Oh.
where I took the info, it said Sonoma Coast. And I said, wait a minute, that appellation changed a long time ago. Should be 12 and beyond. Should be
So I
Russian
noticed
River.
you took the initiative and changed it on here, thinking you were ahead of the game, but no, it's now caught
No.
up. It's caught up with you.
It
correct?
did, yes. I was
caught up
worried
with
that people would see the label and then they'd go, what the
So
hell
by
is he talking
chance,
about?
somebody who may have bought that and had that shipped to them might have a label that still says Sonoma Coast.
It was a previous vintage. It would have to go back to 11.
And
12
was
and
that,
beyond.
Was that from the same vineyard, or
Yes.
simply
Yes.
they renamed the area?
They renamed the
Interesting.
appellation.
Okay.
And most of the maps that we carry in the room over on out of the wine country one, they've extended it down. But you know, we have a copy of that up there. Those are the copy of the wine country, but it doesn't go that far. It stops right here. I'm hearing some applause. People are applauding for me. That's
Ah,
pretty
right,
cool.
obviously.
I like that.
The fact that you're staying ahead of the game like that.
I am. Yeah.
That's good.
So James Family Cellars, this comes from their property where they make world-class Pinot Noir. For those of you that don't,
property is tucked away pretty much. I mean, it's
well, no, it's right off of Stony Point, and it's you know how you go south on 101.
let's go there now.
You can't.
Come on, let's
You
bring
go
the camera.
south, and on the right-hand side is Gallows property.
Oh, okay.
It's right behind it.
Ah,
So it's right out there.
okay.
And but for the last 15 years, they've been selling the bulk of their fruit to Schramsberg for their champagne program.
Ah, okay.
So that's not like you sold it to Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I mean, that's the real deal. That's the real
Who?
stuff. Oh,
Let's go back to Sesame Street. Okay.
so that's a testament in itself.
Yeah.
Because you can't get a winery like that just to pick up any old crappy grapes that you got laying around. It's got to be good quality fruit.
Is that one of the requirements on the kind of the list of things?
No
grapes?
crappy grapes. It
Right.
probably says on there we use our best grapes. Anyway, always my favorite for labels. Those of you in the wine industry, do not put, I only use the very best grapes. I just find that to be really,
Well, what's the alternative? I use mostly
yeah, most of
the
it.
bad
I
grapes.
tried to, I used some of the bad grapes, but most
mine
of what
didn't sell.
I use, yeah, the stuff I couldn't sell. So, first of all, 2013, I'm starting to see them out in the marketplace.
Yeah.
You're seeing it as well.
I am.
Damn, they're really nice. I mean, they're
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Pinot Noir. Interesting color because it's not kind of that classic rosé. We're getting into a
No, you're getting
more of a
into
salmon color
A
here.
salmon color, huh? And that's really just a factor of when you pulled the skins, right?
Uh-huh. Well, obviously, you know, there are a lot of other factors too that affect color, but all said and done, you got to realize that you know, Pinot Noir tends to be a lighter red anyway, even when it's fully extracted through the skin. So this is simply a rosé version of that.
Gotta love it though. Clean. Again, this is another grape. First of all, I love rosés. I've told you guys that are watching online. I dig this grape.
This is really pretty and well balanced, and now we're starting to get some fruit here that wasn't, you know, where I felt like the Grenache Blanc. I got a lot of pepper and that kind of thing going on. The Moscato, while the nose was saying it's going to be sweet, the surprise was it wasn't, with a lot of acid there. This is round and very pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah. $18 retail. So when you get into the rosés, you're getting a good price break. Take full advantage of that. It's not really an ageable wine. We'll talk about one at the end here that we might argue. What am I hearing in the background?
I think we have the game on now.
No, there's no way you have the game on.
Oh,
That's so weird. Those of you that are watching
Are you
from
hearing
afar,
voices?
I'm hearing voices in my head.
Oh,
It's the. I
coming from
think.
out here.
I think what happened was that Andrew, when he changed the channel or something.
oh.
No, it's not the game.
It's a commercial station.
It's
Well, that's
clearly,
okay.
it's clearly not the game. Yeah, it went like to a whole nother channel.
This wine speaks to me.
Yeah, it's talking. I love that. So, so again, you know, when you think, you know, what are we gonna do with rosés? Well, it's summertime wine. There's no question. You're outside by the pool. You want something crisp and fun. Again, but it also works well with food. I mean, it really.
Well, so far everything's dry.
Yeah, there's
all
no
of it
sweetness here
has
at
a
all.
decent amount of acid to it, so it's going to pair up pretty well. We're not, you know, the whole idea of rosé being sweet is something I think that for the most part people are quickly learning doesn't have to be the case.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love it. Karina, when you get a chance, would you on your computer there look on our calendar on our website? And I have live music tomorrow with a band that I can't remember the name of. And you'll need to remind me so I can tell these folks so they'll know. Good to see you guys. Bye. Anyway, we've got live music tomorrow, which we normally don't have live music. Get their phone. Live music, and we have that from 6 till 8:30 tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then I have let's see. On Thursday, I believe I have two bands coming in. I've got one coming in from 5 to 7, and then our regular band at 7. So did you see who that is?
No, we lost the connection.
Okay. Well, don't do it on that one because you don't want to lose everything. We're having technical stuff on the other side. Anyway, I'll tell you in a minute who that band is. I apologize for not knowing. I have been inundated with bands. Oh my God, you cannot believe how many bands. Thank you. I can't believe how many bands.
I do like having applause now and then. It doesn't matter what we say. It's just the applause brings it to life.
I just love that.
Yeah.
We're trying to go 7 days a week. We think we have enough musicians that really want to play.
What date are you looking for?
Tomorrow
Wednesday.
on the Sellers calendar.
Joe Valley Band.
The Joe Valley Band, that's right. Joe Valley Band is on tomorrow. They're playing from, I said 6 to 8:30. So come down if you're in the neighborhood. If you're running around at the market, just dump that and come over here and listen to some music. And then Thursday too, look at Thursday. Don't we have 2 on Thursday?
Ricky on the Brain.
And what about Friday? 2 on that day? Saturday? I got 2 coming up.
On Friday, you have John Cena,
It's a
Yeah,
marching band.
but I have an early.
Sissy Brown.
Sissy Brown, that's right.
Sissy
Sissy
Brown.
Brown is on tour. She's on tour, and she is from the East Coast somewhere. So she's Australia. That's right. She is.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
you have no idea?
Yeah.
I think they made a lot of
I
sense.
can't
though.
remember, but I'm just telling you, I have so many musicians that are. So we're gonna try to do 7 days a week, which would be really hip. That would
Cool.
be really neat. And so we're getting closer. I'm booking them as fast as I can get them in. And
Will you be booking them around the clock as well, if
yeah,
necessary?
yeah. If you want to come in at like 2 in the
24/7?
morning, yeah, you can come.
Or
and
just
watch
tune
them.
in. It's all live
Yeah.
on our Ustream there.
That's right. Okay, so Rose, James family, a great representation of that beautiful vineyard. Gotta love that. All right, now let's go to Deering Winery. Now we're talking about a little deeper color,
Uh-huh.
similar in that salmon, but you're a little bit deeper.
Yep.
2013. This is made from Pinot Noir.
So the first 2 we
And
did were
Russian River.
2012, and then now we have 2 2013s in a row.
2013s. Yep.
The first 2013 was from Russian River and was a Pinot, and this is from Monterey, and it's
No,
a
no,
Syrah.
this is Russian River Pinot.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is Monterey. The you
Oh,
really want to have.
I skipped a
You
skipped a
whole
line.
line. Yeah, there you go.
So we have 3 in a row. 3 2013s. First 2 are Russian River Pinot. I jumped ahead. I guess I just on my way to the Super Sonoma, I just skipped a line.
Now a little bigger mouthfeel, I think, to this
Oh, yeah.
wine. So is that indicative of maybe sitting it on the skins a little longer?
I believe so.
You're picking up a little tannin.
Right. Sometimes they actually take some unfermented juice and sneak it back in if they want more fruit.
Unfermented juice
In other words,
from another
Grape juice from the same harvest.
from the same harvest that you.
This is not the case here.
Oh.
But sometimes when
Sometimes
you
you can do
say,
that.
sometimes say this is starting to get that real fresh, grapey kind of style, and that happens. This I'm convinced because it's so dry still, it has more fruit to it.
Gosh, pretty. It's real
Very
pretty.
generous on the palate.
Oh man. Yeah. And again, these are really nice food wines. You can really put that with your meal. If you were having salmon, why wouldn't you have this? This is pairing up
it'd
like
be great.
Mad Dog, right? Any of your good fishes will go really well with this. How we doing on the Golden State? They're has Steph Curry figured out how to shoot yet? Because he freaked me. He hasn't yet. Oh, is he still cold? I sent him a blanket, and I guess he didn't get it.
Does they sell as a Sonoma? What?
Well, of course I did. Yeah, but he's so cold. The other day that it was just crazy. That was a hard game to watch, but that's okay. The best team is going to win this game tonight. That's it. Bottom line. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
Well, don't get all shook up there. Don't get all shook up. I got Russ turning on his team. He's got a hat on for the Golden State Warriors. He's got a shirt on for the Golden State. Russ, why don't you show your outfit here so they know how much of a real fan you really are.
Just like everyone else I got
So
last week.
let's
Check
hear it
this
for
out.
Russ Wright. Yay, Russ Wright. He's a real Warriors
He's got
fan.
that Azul on
You
today.
can tell the
blue.
tag's still
notice-
on it. I've
Notice
had it
I'm
a
having to
long
wear.
time.
Oh yeah,
I got it yesterday.
$28. Notice nobody got me a shirt. Notice I don't have my kids have all the gear and stuff. I have nothing.
Why is that?
They don't like me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hear your.
'Cause I
Is
stopped-
that your next rant?
No, I can't remember the second. I had 2 of them too. Damn it, I had 2. Where did I go today?
Isn't one enough?
No,
I didn't.
because the other one was really good.
If you get to 3, then I'm gonna
Oh
have a
wait,
rant.
no wait. Oh gosh. What? Oh.
Stand by.
Oh.
That's
oh.
that light bulb over your
Oh,
head.
there's a light bulb going off in my head,
There.
man.
You can tell this is a live show because we don't have a script and we don't remember those things. And
I drink more wine, will I get smarter?
You'll think you are.
They thought it was pretty funny up there. Gosh, what was that? Oh, big light bulb.
All right. Excellent.
Is it time?
It's time to do a roll in on
I think
lobster or something at least.
All right, let's do a roll in. Let's do a roll in for an event coming up on July 25th. The lobster lunch is Bono Wines, rock and roll. That's coming up. You're going to have a great time. Starts 1 to 4. Tickets are on sale now. You can go right to the website, click on events, and click right on it. If you're a wine club member, your tickets are $110 per person. It's all inclusive. It includes all the food.
Is this all you can eat? Yeah, just kind of pour it out there?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to go home with a baggie full of food. I'm just telling you, it's just so crazy. There's just no way, you know. So it's probably one of the coolest events you'll ever go to. It's $130 for non-members. If you join the wine club, we will give you the club price. Or if you get together with 3 couples, make a total of 6 tickets, then you get $10 off per person. So that's cool too. It's the ultimate wine country. I'm just telling you, there's not one event that you could ever go to that is better than that.
So you're outside and they're pouring buckets of food in front of you. You're drinking
Oysters
great
and
wine.
shrimp and articles
In the vineyards there.
In the vineyard, to get a vineyard tour with John Banbury. Yeah.
Wow.
So July 25th, you got to make sure you don't miss that. That's a great wine country event.
So should we roll that?
I don't have a video.
Oh, I thought that was a video.
No, it was just a picture.
I was just looking at you. You looked like you were so practiced. Maybe you were the video.
No, I had remembered my rant, and so I think I'm going to roll my rant.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, let me go to the next wine because I don't want Russ to go. Geez, I wish he'd shut up and get some more damn
What's
wine.
the name
going."
on that wine? Who's the winemaker on that?
On which?
The next wine.
Bono wines.
There you go. See, that was a great segue.
Okay.
You planned that, didn't you?
So Bono makes a rosé from Monterey. Another big change in the color on this. I was just looking on here to see if there was. Okay, there's no reason. He's made rosés before with residual sugar.
Right.
This does not have any listed. So screw cap, which I like. The Deering was a screw cap too, which I prefer screw caps.
And it has that taller stretched bottle, which tends to
Yeah.
suggest it's a
Well,
wider.
it's made from Syrah. It's Monterey fruit. Again, it's 2013. All right, so I have wine in my glass, and let me tell you my rant. Anybody that's tuned in before has heard me talk about Costco. I went yesterday to Costco, which I go a lot because I need to get supplies and things.
Thus many rants.
Because I don't look for them, they just happen.
Okay.
I pulled into a parking space, and lo and behold, the communists had been there before me.
Aha.
Now, for those of you that don't know why I use communist, I'll tell you, you'll see exactly why. You'll agree and go, absolutely, that's got to be a commie. There's no other way around it. It's the people that go and get a cart at the store. They give them to you for free.
Uh-huh.
And you go in the store and you go all around, you put all your junk in there, and then you go and you give them money, and then you go out to your car and you load them in your car,
Uh-huh.
and then you become, at that moment, right then and there, you become a communist. Because you think that the government is going to supply a bunch of people that are going to come out to your parking space and remove that cart and then take it into the store. You're entitled to have this. Oh no, it's communism. There's no other
Who
way.
thinks it's communism?
It's total communism. So I go to pull in the space and I can't get my truck in. Not only was there one commie, two, there were 3 commies.
Ah.
So the one person did it, and so the second guy that came up and said, "Oh, well, that's
Must
where
be
they
the
must.
spot
That's
for it,
the
right?
place that they park them." And I'm a lazy commie, and I'm going to put that in there. And they load them in, and 3 carts. I couldn't get my truck in. I did take a picture, but I can't get it off my phone. But I will. When I do, you'll see it. I was I was going to film it, but then I thought, God, there are people all around. I thought, well, they're gonna think I'm really weird. I'm gonna do this because I was gonna go, okay, here I am.
Would they have been wrong? I mean,
Oh no, they would have thought, he's a crazy sucker. Get rid of. Here's the bottom line: when you use the damn cart, there's a little stall that they have that's 2 feet down from where your car is.
why
Would
don't you park in there? Because there's probably no carts in there. Just thinking. You could. You could. And it's
Okay.
protected on both sides.
See, now they agree to me. They agree. See, I like when I get applause when I shouldn't.
I don't know, but
Okay.
there is a show somewhere now. And
I'm just telling you.
somebody's got a rant right now about this truck that doesn't pull all the way into
I
the
stopped.
spot.
I stopped in the middle of the stall. My truck was out in the middle of the aisle.
And there's a rant
and I got
somewhere
out
about
of the,
that.
I got out of the car to take a picture, and people were looking at me, and I'm like,
Yeah, they wanted you to move your truck.
yeah. I couldn't get it into space. I had to
Well, yeah.
physically move this stupid. Anyway.
Although I hear that Kevin would just push him out of the way.
Well, yeah, that's another video.
Oh,
We'll
we'll
show-
do that.
we'll show that.
All right, we'll go with
another
that
time.
later.
Well, yeah, I guess the commies, what they figure is that I'll hit it with my car, and then I'll have to get a repair done, and so I'm helping out the repair shops.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
See how freaking nuts that is?
So I just assumed they were those guys who came and took care of that, but they never show up for work.
What's it tied? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, here's my number 2 one.
And
This is gonna
drum roll. There's a drum roll. I can tell.
this is gonna freak out Janet.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna make Janet go.
Is this a hotel thing?
No,
Oh.
it's this. I went and worked out today. I go over to Park Point, and it's a neat place. It's got upstairs. You have all the machines and the working out and and all that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when I get done, I like to do the steam in the steam room because
Yeah.
I want to just sweat and get it,
Let off the steam, which is
So-
what you're doing now.
All right. I was in the steam room
Uh-huh.
and it freaked me out.
You saw a shopping cart.
No.
No.
I wish I had seen a shopping cart. Now I don't have like lots of conversations with people because they're people I don't
Probably
know. We're naked, so it's it's kind of uncomfortable, I guess. You know
understand.
what I mean? An old man, a wrinkly old man, decided to do calisthenics exercises in the. He was doing push-ups.
We heard some comments from back there. It's just wrong.
Yeah, no kidding, it
Just
was
wrong.
wrong. And I'm sitting there, and I'm going, and he had to be clicking 75. I didn't count the rings, but I would imagine that, it was awful.
I guess so. It sounded awful.
It was so. When you go to the spa, go upstairs and stretch and do your leg crosses and all your stuff. I don't want to see your butt crack. This is gross, man.
I see.
So, I wish I'd had a camera. That would have been funnier now.
I'm glad you survived that.
I just couldn't believe it.
It does say summer fun. We're discussing summer fun today.
That's not.
No, that's not it, huh?
So don't exercise in the steam room with me. You're freaking me out. So anyway,
All
I
right.
thought that was the moment, boy, and I flashed on this show. When I saw that, I went, oh God, I have to tell people. That was like yucky.
Well, I had to work out today too. I had to choose between a Big Mac and a Whopper, and I worked it out. I had them both. All right. Because the other stuff, that's way too much work, and now sounds very scary to say.
Oh, it's real scary, man. Don't go in there with old people. No.
Okay, got it.
And I'm old too, but
Got it.
So anyway, those are my two rants, and
I think we're going to edit his rants together as one program. And then we're going to have you guys call in and dial in and let us know what you think.
we vote on it. I like that.
The top 10 rants.
So, okay, back to wine. Rosé of wine, 2013 Monterey Rosé Syrah. I like making this from bigger grapes. I enjoy,
Yeah.
when I go up and down the valley, I try to look for the places that do it with Syrah or maybe a Zin or Cab. I don't mind the bigger grapes. Oh boy, I should have a drum roll and because it leads right into that. 'Cause that's
These are definitely getting bigger now.
oh yeah. But for my red wine drinkers, I only drink red wine. The next one I got almost qualifies for.
Well, this qualifies as red too.
I mean, that's
So
red.
we're getting
It's just
red
pretty.
now.
Ooh. So, coming up this weekend, we've got on Thursday night, I've got 2 bands. Do I have 2 bands on Thursday?
Don't think
No,
so.
I said 2 bands on Friday.
Ricky's on Thursday.
But Ricky Allen Ray, Ricky, rocking the house. He did a great job last week. We had a good time. You like blues? Ricky's all over that. If you don't like the blues, then don't come. And then Friday, John Pita. John had one of his best shows the other night. Oh my gosh, just rocked it. I mean, it was amazing. And
Was he joined by somebody? Is that
no,
the one?
oh well, let's see. No, that was that the night. No, John was by himself. He was all by himself, and we had a crowd that was listening to every word, and they were quiet. In between songs, they were dead quiet. That's the weirdest thing that happens. That means they're paying attention, which is really cool. And then on Saturday, you got Falcon Christopher in the house. Everybody loves Falcon Christopher. So, got to come down this weekend. Lots happening. Weather is fantastic. If you're starting to make your plans for vacation, except for today, you're going to get some super heat.
It comes back tomorrow, I understand.
Oh, baby, it's going to be hot. It'll be in the 90s, no doubt. I like the Syrah. That's nice.
That's showing really well.
Yeah. There's not, and that, again, $18, $15.30 if you're a Cellar Club member. Okay, my team is losing again. I can't seem to get them to win. What's the deal here? Well, it's early yet. It's early.
It is early.
Yeah. Take care, man. All right, see you later. That was nice all the way through.
I imagine
finish.
that this will be served over at the lobster one.
Yeah, we may get into this. Yeah, you bet.
This would go really well with that,
It
wouldn't
would go really well with all of that, especially the cheeses too. Very nice. All right, are we ready? Russ is ready, but it's going, well, shut up, will you? For God's sake, what the hell's going on here? I don't have any more. I was good. I only got 2 today. I mean, come on. All right, so this is Super Sonoma, and shall I say anymore? This is a Meritage, which is really weird. That's bizarre, right?
It
It's
is.
crazy.
You don't find a rosé Meritage.
Look at the freaking color on that. I mean, look how dark that is. This aged for 18 months in brand new French oak. Not
brand new.
Not a third new or any of the normal.
Or neutral oak.
There was no neutral oak in here. It's almost dark. It's almost as dark. It's as dark as a Pinot.
It is.
Oh my gosh, the nose is just ripping. Wow. Okay, so earlier we talked about ageability of wines, and rosés and the Grenache Blanc and the Moscato are not really normally age-worthy wines. meaning
Right. Yeah.
Laying down. But this was aged in brand new French oak. So what is your take on that?
Well, here we are now. Think about this. We just had 2013 3 times over.
Yeah.
And now we're on a 2011. So already what you're tasting here is 2 complete years older. So already we've aged this 2 more years than the last 3 wines that we had. So already, and you say this is showing really well, right?
Well, yeah. It's I mean, it's a big mouthful. It is.
It's absolutely a mouthful. Shall I say it has enough bite to it? There's that roughness that happens, which suggests just a touch of tannin. Rosé with tannin is a concept in itself that is not common.
Well, of the 5 Bordeaux grapes that you would have to work with to say that it's a Meritage,
Right.
which one's giving you the heaviest?
Well, Malbec tends to give you the most color. I mean, it's interesting in Bordeaux. It's kind of like I've got this kitchen of different things I can make my wine with, and if my wine wants to have that smell of wine coming forth, then use Cabernet Franc. Cabernet Franc is for that aroma. Malbec is used for the color. So your color extraction can come from something like that. And of course, when you do a rosé, you take the skins away a lot quicker. So as a result of that, it doesn't have as much impact on it. So in the Meritage scenario, we know already what that's telling us already, and that's a trademark term. It comes from the word merit and heritage, and they created Meritage.
How'd they do that? What was the
It was actually a little contest that they had, and this organization decided to put it out there and see who would win and what the name would win. And it became Merit, and Heritage was the idea of the person who came up with the name, so they own that name now, and that's their little.
That's why you have to pay a fee to
pay a
use
fee,
that name.
and you fulfill that requirement by having those Bordeaux varietals, and there are all sorts of sub little things that have to happen to qualify as a Meritage.
Interesting.
And so this has done that. So this is Bordeaux varietals. There are 5 common ones, there's some other ones too, but there's 5 common ones. We don't know this is from Knights Valley, so we kind of know that's where we'll pick up some Cabernet, for instance, and so forth. But the tannins, to answer your question, tannins, Cabernet will carry a lot of tannins. Merlot will carry a lot of tannins. Petit Verdot is really a pretty stiff little number. They almost use it as a spice rack kind of thing, where it's like, we need 2% Petit Verdot in here to pick this thing up and add a little bit of an interesting flair.
Well, it does that all day.
So this has got, I'm assuming this has got at least 3 of those 5 varietals.
Yeah, it's
I
got
don't know
all
exactly.
5.
It does have all 5.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's rocking and rolling.
typically, and I don't know what he's got. This is not really a state. This is not around his immediate property. This
No,
is
no,
actually
no.
Knights
It's
Valley.
just stuff that he's contracted for his other wines.
Right.
Because he does make a Cab Franc, and he makes a Cab, and he makes another Meritage that he does. So yeah, he's using the fruit, no doubt. And but that's really, you want something a little hearty. So again, if you got a little bigger meal that you're thinking about, and you're still thinking summertime, which is what we're theming, tonight's show about, I think this is going to do the job pretty well.
Definitely, get into the barbecues and even spicy barbecue, any of the heavier
Ribs and things
ribs
like
and
that,
things would be great.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Put it on the grill and take it off, and this thing will pair beautifully with it.
Well, I'm gonna barbecue some chicken tonight, and I've been making mean chili, and this would go fine with the chili too. But I make a mean chili.
Why? What does it say to you? I mean, it's like,
Well, here's the weird part. I made the chili yesterday before I came in here.
right.
And I had it on the stove around 2:15, and I come in here at 3. And I had put all the things together and boiled it and then let it simmer. And I didn't taste it. So I put it in the refrigerator. And if you ever had to do that at home, I just took a cutting board, put it in the fridge, and laid it on the
Right.
so I didn't break the glass. Just
Have you done
logic.
that? Oh.
No, I just heat, glass. And it's a bad. Anyway, but I didn't taste it. So I told my wife, pull it out when you get home and let me know what you think. Spot on.
Good.
I mean, I didn't measure one damn thing. I just went a little bit of that, and I did a little of that, and I went like that, and I added a little more, and I stirred it up, and I went
So you can't replicate whatever just happened on this one.
Oh God, no.
Good.
No. I'm going to add to it though.
Scott's is different.
Well,
every
I'm
time.
on this. I've been doing this diet thing where it's beans. You can have lots and lots.
What's going on with you? You're working out and there's a diet too. What is that?
Well, you get to a point where you got to tighten up some of the flabby stuff you left laying around when you were trying to do too much.
We can just retouch the video. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll run it this way instead of this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I did make a milestone today.
All right.
I've been hovering about 181, 182. I clocked in today at 178.
All
I haven't been
right.
178 for a long, long time. So, but I got a little too much going here, but I'll get there. It'll all happen.
That's why the table's high enough for us.
Yeah, cuts
Yeah.
off all that anyway.
Certainly for me.
But yeah, that was a nice number. In fact, I weighed myself 3 times. So I didn't believe it was that.
Don't forget to divide by 3 after you do that. Though.
Oh,
Otherwise, it really screws you up.
Yeah, as long as I don't see those naked guys, I'm okay. I'm just fine. So.
I hear you.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to anymore on that. That's for sure. All right. So we got lots of live music coming up. We're trying to go 7 days a week. So watch the emails, local people, because I'm going to add bands in here. You're going to have them on a Sunday. You're going to have them on a Tuesday, a Wednesday.
What's really nice about that is, too, you get a chance to see a lot of local talent
Yeah.
who are here all the time. And you also get to see people because they may be passing through on a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Or Wednesday. Well, not Tuesday, but Wednesday.
No, I got people from all over the country that are coming in, man. The next 2 bands, I haven't seen them at all. They're just flying in and out. So, you gotta love that.
Great.
So,
will you be filling up Tuesdays after the show?
Yeah. I'm gonna work on. We want to finish our show with a live band.
Got it.
So we'll finish around 10 minutes till 10 minutes to 7, and then
It's
the
a dream
band,
of his that we do that.
Yeah,
someday.
then the band will finish and close the show out like they do on the Tonight Show.
Well, could you just simply get behind the drums right here and close with the?
No,
the-
people would yell at me and say, "Stop! He's making noise." I can make noise with it, but that's I need musicians.
We're used to you making noise. You're
Yeah.
talking about the drum line.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's true.
Right.
I make noise a lot. I wish my Warriors could make some noise right now because they need help, but it's okay. They're going to win, and that's all I care about. And Curry's going to get hot. Oh no! What did you dish out for? What are you nuts? You're under the basket. Slam it. Okay.
We
good.
lost Scott.
I can't help it. It's on right here. All right. So I want to thank all of you people, the ones that are up there that have no idea that what we've been doing, and you
But
guys
that's
have been
another
drinking
story.
wine. Yeah.
But another story.
Another story.
No,
Oh, another story.
Oh.
Yeah, one more story. He's like a comedian. He just doesn't
Like
know it.
one.
Yeah, like one. And I want to thank Karina to keep us on track, Andrew for making sure people all have wine, which is more important than anything that we do. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in and being our champions.
Absolutely.
And this is where you discover wine one sip at a time here at Cellars of Sonoma. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to try to get Chris Taddy next week from Super Sonoman. We'll see if we can get him in here.
He wears a cape sometimes, right?
Yeah, he's a Superman. Gotta love it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week.